folks, welcome to part 4 of the Luthier's Lair series, detailing the build of the Gazzbass Falcon Series II for my friend in Belgium, Eddy Wilms. Yes indeed. This episode will see mostly network, no doubt, and getting that completed, totally completed hopefully. Should be good fun. So, without much further ado, let's get on with it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, so I skipped the carving of the neck. I've shown that in other videos. The same neck profile that I use with the templates, and it's about ready to finish this neck. As you can see there, the neck has been carved nicely. Fingerboard attached, all down to size, properly sized, everything looking good. Now we're going to stain this fretboard a bit darker. Just double check the LEDs again. Fine, as you can see. There we go. Yes indeed. So I'm going to use a thinned down ebony stain for this fingerboard, thinned with mineral spirits. So I'm going to mask off the back of the neck here, which I've just engraved the logo on. You can see there, and we'll get to it. Brilliant. Okay, with Eddy's Falcon base here, we're putting the frets in now. Start to put the frets in. As you can see, I've done about 2/3 of the neck, not quite, and these beautiful gold frets I got from a reputable supplier, of course, and as usual it's all by hand, so just placing it in the slot there. Get my trusty fret call, 16-inch radius, and pad there, little fret press, hand-held fret press, and it's just very carefully on top there, checking them even, both sides, yes, and then press down. That fret is in there, yes indeed. I want to get it a bit more even. I'll loosen off slightly there. I'll push fret call up a little bit. Make sure it's nipping both sides. There you go. And that's it really. You sculpt the neck, do all that. Then we trim the frets off, and then we just before filing them, I'll check the ends again, because you get sprouts sometimes. The radius is not absolutely precise, but these have been cut to 16-inch radius using my handy dandy fret radius tool that I have on the end of my bench there. I can do a video entirely on that, but yeah, there you go, and that's it in. So let's do the rest and get them trimmed down. The neck's looking beautiful. It's looking really good. Cool. Yes, okay. I have the LEDs off for this because I don't like filing the frets with the LEDs on. I had the LEDs on when I was installing the frets, but this time, nah. Let's do something different, shall we? Anyway. I have my file block here. One's a straight edge, one's a bevel edge. You see that bevel edge? You put the file in there and then you can create a nice bevel. But I'm going to do something special to these frets. Something special for my friend Eddy. And first off, we've got to get these level, because this gives a whole new definition to the word shredding. It will cut your hands to shreds. Okay, so let's go on with it. Take this, and just slowly what this does, of course, it levels it with the fingerboard. If I need to restain certain parts, that's okay, touch up, it's no problem. It's not a finished neck yet, so this is all cool. Just make sure it's keeping perpendicular. If you slide easier over some parts, that means that's pretty level, so concentrate on the other parts. Like this, and you can actually do that if you like. You know, I like to do long strokes to start with, long strokes. Now it's sliding here, so I'm pretty near there. Up here I'm not. And this is made of a plastic material, and it won't really hurt the crown of the frets. They get re-crowned anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's keep doing that. Oh, see, slipped. And that's feeling good. It's feeling pretty good. There. So after the long strokes, you can start to shorten the strokes when you get down to where you might be. You know, you just take great care. Don't get really ambitious, because you might file into the neck. Just keep checking your work. It's going to tear this cloth apart still. It's not too bad. But that's the way you do it. Then after I'm happy with it being level on either side of the neck, I'll switch this block around and we'll put a bevel on it. And then I'm going to round these frets off at the end, so you get no snags whatsoever. Okay? Cool. Yes, well, the gold frets are installed now. They all look flush. As I look down the neck that way and the other way, they look all straight and sort of following the radius. But you know, there's still a problem. When you run your finger across that, you're going to tear your skin off. Even though they're flush, they have burrs on them, and that's where your handy dandy crowning file comes in. As you can see, there's a concave cut in the file there and there. This is for two sizes of frets. I'm using sort of jumbo frets here, like you'd use on a bass, and the trick is, see, it's here and here. So if I zoom into maybe this one here, because I haven't done that one yet. There we go. I'm sorry about this. There you go. Now, it's got to pass the cloth test, or the glove test as I call it. Those two are doing so. The better cloth to get is like some sort of terry toweling or something like this, and drag it along. If it catches, it's going to catch your skin. See that? See that bit of fluff that appeared there? Okay, we're going to repair that. We're going to dress it, actually. It's part of finishing a bass. I marked out with my that's the jumbo. Okay, so what I'm not going to crown them yet. I'm just going to very gently if it doesn't want to go, I won't force it. Just do that. By all rights, I should be putting masking tape on there, but these have safe edges on them. You can see that's completely flat, and you can actually feel it against the wood. And that's all it takes to take those burrs off. And you can maybe see a little bit of gold dust. Gold dust. Yeah. Just brush that away. Now, does it pass the cloth test? Yes. And same with this side. Just the opposite way. Very gently. That rounds off the fret and gives it a beautiful edge. I mean, it looks really nice. Now, you can go a size smaller just to pinch it off, but I start off with the jumbo size first. I do have another one, fret file. I have two of them, different size fret configurations in them. Here's a really small one. If I do that, just very gently, just barely touching it, because that's all it really needs. Does this pass the cloth test? Yep, no snags. If I go up these ones, I'm going to get snags, because I haven't done them yet. Now, let's zoom out a little bit. When I actually finish the base and set it up for the first time, I do a fret evaluation, and that involves playing every string on every fret to see if there's any buzzing or anything like that, and then I can address like lifted frets and stuff like that. But it's always good to just round these off to start with. You'll probably save yourself a little bit of work in the meantime. Okay, let's get on with it. Brilliant. Well, that's all we've got time for in part 4. Yes, indeed, getting pretty close now. Just started clear coating the body and stuff, and once that's done we'll be flat sanding and polishing it. But anyway, next part coming up next week probably, and until then, as usual, stay safe, be good, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers folks, bye bye.